A beautiful development is sprouting in Silverest Extension, and it has set the whole city talking. It's the Horizon Green Village Housing Estate, situated 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 2.5 kilometers off Greatest Road. This eco-friendly development targets savvy Zambians who want to live in a green, clean, orderly but affordable neighborhood. As the Horizon Green Village development was launched, it became clear to everyone who was present that ambience, serenity and class meet affordability at the Green Village. This combination is a rare gem, which is why everyone is now rushing to buy their residence at the Horizon Green Village Estate. So don't be left out. Don't wait until it's late. Make that move right now and invest in the Horizon Green Village development in Lusaka City. Call us on 0972 604 614, 0979 888 970, 0779 707 215. Horizon Green Village, an eco-friendly community.
It's 18:35 right here on Hot FM. Welcome to another episode of Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties, and of course I'm your host Nono Zaza. Now this evening on the show I am joined by Dr. Sokyo Mpindi, who is CEO from Horizon Properties. Doctor, good evening, good to see you and welcome to the show.
Good evening listeners.
And we're also joined by David Peary, who is Senior Sales and Lettings Officer also from Horizon Properties. Mr. Peary, welcome to the show and good evening to you as well.
And good evening, Dono. Good evening, listeners.
Now, before we begin our business this evening, this is a call to clients, different category of clients who've done business with Horizon Properties or still doing business with Horizon Properties. Now, clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales, clients who have finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with transfer of rights or change of ownership, as well as clients who have proceeded with a change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example NRC copy, clients who have finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. What you need to do is contact text line or send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892, 097 9685 892. David, as usual, a quick recap of our discussion last week.
Thank you very much. So, on our last program, we had Dr. Sokyo Mpindi, the CEO from Horizon Properties, give us a highlights of the launch. As you may be aware that that weekend we just had a launch. Mm-hmm. So, in his highlights, he talked about quite a number of things. He talked about who was in attendance at the launch and how beneficial the launch was to all those who were in attendance. I remember he briefly touched on the biodigesters, and he actually promised that on the next program he will make time to explain in details, because that time he didn't have enough time to explain details about the biodigesters. Mm-hmm. We equally talked about the Green Village and that the prices were going to change for the plots.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. Now, I know this evening we are talking about the Horizon Green Village project still again, but with more information, and I think the doctor will give more clarity on some of the topics I will discuss this evening. Doctor, let me bring you in. I know it's been a rainy day and, people are now thinking of farming and plots and things of that nature. When it comes to prospecting buyers of plots and houses, what caution would you give to people, especially when it comes to housing projects by developers?
Okay, thank you very much. You see, they are numerous, but from time to time, I will be, as I've been doing, we'll be now educating and letting would be buyers of plots and housing. Mm-hmm. What's important, the nature of property is a transaction which is legal in nature and it takes money at once, mm-hmm. lump sum. So it depends how long you've been saving or how much sacrifice you have made for you to decide to buy property. So one thing you should do is that when you get the name of the developer, the name of the developer, ABC company limited, whatever, mm-hmm. try to cross-check with PACRA, the registration authority, whether that company organization is registered.
Okay.
In an event that you have paid money and you find that that name of the developer does not exist, it has to be a source of worry for you, because you will be dealing with someone who does not exist legally. So in an event you decide to disappear in thin air, there's no way you can recover that money. So this is very important, and I hope the listeners are listening. There's one thing to listen, and the other to act.
That's true.
It takes nothing for you to check. If you want physical check, it can take you maybe a small amount of money, less than 100 kwacha, but you can lose 100,000 as opposed to 100 kwacha. If you find that this developer does not appear on the list at the park as a registered entity, that means that you are dealing with something which is not existing.
Scammers.
To say for better time, yes. So, and also, this is very important. Today, I'll give that caution. Please cross-check. Is this company registered? Is this individual? How are they operating? If the individual has a project, developer housing project, how? So this is very, very critical, because we are very observant of the market, and we are watchful. So it's our duty as the professionals to enlighten, to inform the unprofessionals. It's our duty.
Very important.
Yes.
Very important.
Please take note.
All right. Now, the 2022 national budget was delivered by Honorable Minister of Finance a few days ago. And obviously the question is, what is there for the people's expectations with regard to property?
Yes. As Horizon Properties, we shall be enlightening the public with the issues of the budget in relation to the property market and the property industry, how they're affected, how they benefit. Now, we are still studying the budget to see how much is being spent on issue of housing, how much is being spent on amenities like a sewer. I've seen that amount has increased, but now I want to inform the public, and you know that there's something good in this budget. If you look at item number 203, the government has released some relief, some money indirectly to individuals. What they've done, they are reforming the Rental Income Act. The rental income regime is being reformed. Ordinarily, you have been paying withholding at 10%.
Oh yes.
Now they are reforming this rental income tax regime by charging a turnover tax of at 4%. That is, if your annual income in a is below 800,000. And I know most of the people who have houses, the 2-3 houses, they cannot come up to 800,000.
No.
So in other words, the government has released 6% to landlords. So they will no longer be paying. Most of them, I know. There are very few who have an annual income of 800,000 per annum
from housing. Yeah.
From housing and the total housing. So in this case, what it means that the government has forfeited. Not a kind of forfeiting. He has released that money to the owners. 6% of the rental income has been released to the owners. So, and the government actually, by doing that, they've lost 169 million. Yes, that's a sacrifice they've made
just from the relief.
Yes, so they have sacrificed that the people. This issue of withholding tax, it has been a sticking issue to the landlords.
That's true.
Because landlords, they are ordinary people who have 1 or 2, 3 houses, and then you develop. Maybe after 5 years, you have 2 houses. That's where you get money for school fees, and again out of that money you have 10%. But the government has considered, I think they have been listening, and they have reduced to 4%. Isn't that great?
It is. I mean, now means that people can buy houses, put them on rent.
Yes, yeah. But what I'm requesting, that's 6%. What I'm requesting for the landlord, that's 6%. Let the tenants benefit. Let the 6% be shared. You get a 3% benefit and let it reduce by 3% to the tenant. In that way, the benefit is still going down to everyone, the tenant and the landlord.
That's very true.
Yes.
That is very true. I just don't know how many landlords would want to do that.
That is a humble request I'm making to every landlord to understand this, and also please let's move transfer the benefit also to the tenant.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think everyone must benefit, isn't it?
Yes.
Indeed.
The other aspect where what I've seen in this budget, there are many aspects which we'll be looking at from time to time. Now, the government intends to reform the pension system by allowing retirees to access this money before they retire. What it means that you can access this money and buy property
Instead of waiting until you are 65
until you are really weak
and you are unable to do anything.
And even the brain is not adventurous. So they are reforming the pension system for retirees to access the money before they retire. These are the immediate two benefits I've seen in this with regard to property. Because if they release your pension, if for example you move for you are at 35 years, and they release your money, you can buy property.
True.
You can invest the money. You can build your house and move out the rent, and the money for rent you can now service another mortgage if you want. So I think they're trying to create energy, to create to motivate the public, the citizen. So you see, you're able to access your money is there, and even when you can imagine even you went to get it, you retire, but to get it, you will not even see it.
And I think we did touch it last week.
You may not see it.
Say half the time people don't even see their money.
No,
because they're gone.
So I see the budget is a growth budget, because the more you reduce the tax, the more the economy grows. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Awesome stuff, Doctor. There, David. Let me bring you in. The doctor last week mentioned that you have all the machinery that is required to start building houses. Of course, this is in relation to the Horizon Green Village project. So, is it possible for people to buy houses at the moment? If wanted a house right now, can I buy a house?
Yes, it is very, very possible. Why do we say that? To start with, you are buying off plan, which means you're buying a house before it is constructed. But as we speak right now, 2 houses have already been constructed, demonstration houses. These houses are ready for someone to move in because they are 100% complete. For example, there's a 3-bedroom house, master self-contained. This house is complete with all the fittings. You can move in today and live in there because ZESCO is connected, water is connected. So yes, you can buy a house now. One would be wondering, buying a house off plan, what are the benefits? There are a lot of benefits, but I'll mention just a few. For example, flexible payments. There will be flexible payments. Instead of you paying a lump sum to buy a house, off-plan properties allow you to stagger your payments in a manner that ensures that you maintain your liquidity throughout the construction period. So you pay in phases. You pay for the plot, you pay for the foundation, you pay for the slab, you pay for until the house is complete. So whilst you're paying for the house, you can also do other things with your money. So off-plan purchase gives you flexible payment. What is another benefit? Capital appreciations. The accountants who take their calculators and start taking notes. Capital appreciation. What do we mean? Off-plan properties offer capital gains. How? You'll be buying the property at its present price because real estate increase in value over time. Your home or the property you're buying will increase in value as construction progresses. By completion, your property will be valued at a higher price than you bought it when you are buying off plan. That is significant gain in terms of capital, in terms of values. Another benefit you can think of is at the end of a project, you'll be having a brand new house. So even if it takes you 3-4 years to complete the house, it will be a brand new because everything will be new. Another benefit is you'll be able to make adjustments depending on what is the prevailing prices of materials on the market. So first pick with custom finishes. Buying off plan grants you the leeway to secure some updates on your home in the pre-construction phase. So you're able to say, okay, no, I want green to be painted here, or I want red to be painted here. You have that leeway to choose what needs to be done. So there are quite a number of benefits. So yes, you can buy a house with the Horizon Green Village now, and you are buying off plan, meaning you are able to pay in phases.
Very important.
Yes, please.
All right. Doctor, let me bring you back. There's something we were talking about last week, and I think we have time today, so I know you're going to elaborate a little more. Now, you promised that you were going to give us more information on the functionalities of the sewer system, of course, that has been employed at the Green Village called the Biogester. Could you please take us through how it works, maybe detail to detail, how this whole system operates?
Yes, I'll give the general operation, but I will not give the details, because specific details, because these are subject to copyrights for by Horizon Properties. So we cannot give the specifics, but we'll give the general understanding. The biodigester system technology is not new. It is around. It's been around, but there are different designs of biodigesters. The biodigester system is where the human waste is degraded by enzymes, and like in our case, it is the whole process takes place anaerobically without oxygen. So in a sealed kind of a tank. It's a biological tank because we introduce the living organisms in the tank. That's why we call it a biological tank, septic tank. So the enzymes we introduce in the tank, in the biological tank, they feed on the human waste, and the product is water and methane. But looking at the number of input, a number of feedstock, and the amount of gas is minimal, very minimal, insignificant. So the human waste is degraded to water, and we move on to put other systems of filtration, and the end product is water, which takes back into the ground, and this water is rich in nitrogen, and nitrogen is one of the very important component of the soil enrichment. So this is the system which has there are no sewer pipes. There are no sewer pipes running. There's no emptying. So the system was done. Yes, I've finished.
Just like that.
Just like that. So, but this it looks like a simple process, but there are a lot of considerations when we are doing the construction. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And maybe the question I'll ask now is, why has Horizon Properties decided to use this biodigester sewer system as opposed to the ordinary septic tanks? And what are some of the environmental benefits that you will get from this biodigester compared to the normal traditional septic tanks?
Okay, as first and foremost, as I've said, the product is mainly water rich in nitrogen, the end product. It means that we are enriching the soil. There's no we have also another system in there which absorbs the smell and toxins. So whatever goes back in the soil It's just rich in nitrogen. But when we advance it, when we are advancing to a larger scale, we can collect gas for cooking. Yes. So when we intend to move this system to schools, we are working on modalities and proposals, because like a school, the feedstock is huge, so you are able to produce gas for cooking, gas for using in the laboratories and so on. But to come to your question is that see the biodigestor system, I can install it anywhere. Even when the place is waterlogged, I can install it. But you cannot build a septic tank in a waterlogged place. Secondly, there's no emptying. There's no emptying. So when you seal it, you have sealed it. There's no maintenance. You have sealed it. It does not get filled up, because whatever you put there, the enzymes will be enjoying.
There's no overflowing. Nothing.
No emptying, no overflowing. Doesn't get filled up. There's no smell, because everything is sealed. But also we have another connected system component which you add there to purify the water which is overflows, and also to absorb the smells. But there's no smell. Yeah, I've had many instances whereby people complaining of broken pipes of sewer and so on. You have seen it when you walk around. You see this one cannot happen, because there are no sewers running around. No. So everything is contained in one system. No smell, no nothing.
This includes bath water, name it, everything.
Nothing. Everything goes down. Everything goes down.
Wow.
Yes. So this system is environment, because there are no toxins going back in the ground. And if we were able to connect if we connect the whole village, then we can come up now with a gas plant. Can connect the gas and start selling gas. There are a lot of options. Yes.
Because everyone is going green now, and no one wants to.
That's a reason. That project is called Green Village, because we are trying to mind about the environment, as well as we're constructing. Also, we are mindful of the environment. And you should know that right now we have the COP26. The COP26 happening in UK, Glasgow. Yeah, and the presidents are making commitments on behalf of the citizens. And one of the issues is the afforestation.
Oh yes,
afforestation. They have already committed themselves that within a decade, 10 years, we reverse the story. Horizon, we are ahead of it. We are ahead already, because this concept, this project started 3 years ago, in conceptual understanding and the concepts. So we're already planting the trees. So we are ahead of the COP26.
Indeed.
Take note, we are ahead. As I said, we have commenced afforestation at the village.
Definitely taking notes.
Yes.
All right. Now here's a call to clients, different category of clients, people who've done business or are still doing business with Horizon Properties. Clients who've been offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who've finished paying, executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership. Clients who have proceeded with the change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy. Clients who finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. What you need to do is contact text line or send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892 097 9685 892. We're going to take a short break. We will be back just after the headlines at 19. And of course, we continue talking about the Horizon Green Village project. Stay tuned.
A beautiful development is sprouting in Silverest Extension, and it has set the whole city talking. It's the Horizon Green Village Housing Estate, situated 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 2.5 kilometers off Greatest Road. This eco-friendly development targets savvy Zambians who want to live in a green, clean, orderly but affordable neighborhood. As the Horizon Green Village development was launched, it became clear to everyone who was present that ambience, serenity, and class meet affordability at the Green Village. This combination is a rare gem, which is why everyone is now rushing to buy their residence at the Horizon Green Village estate. So don't be left out. Don't wait until it's late. Make that move right now and invest in the Horizon Green Village development in Lusaka City. Call us on 0972 604 614, 0979 888 970, 0779 707 215. Horizon Green Village, an eco-friendly community.
Welcome back to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. This evening on the show, we're talking about the Horizon Green project. And on the show, I have Dr. Soko Mpindi, CEO from Horizon Properties. And I also have David Dapibi, Senior Sales and Lettings Officer from Horizon Properties. Doctor, before we took the break, you were giving us all these environmental benefits about the biodigester. But also, you're also giving us the difference in comparison between the normal traditional septic tanks and the biodigestor. Maybe you'd like to elaborate more there.
Yes, as I said, that this system is cheap in terms of expenditure, and easy to construct. That is, if you have the know-how. We have the know-how. It's easy to construct if you have the know-how, because there are a lot of other technicalities involved there, technical aspects of the construction. Mm-hmm. It takes a small space. And those who had an opportunity to be at the launch, as I was showing you, that 1 cubic meter which can accommodate 35 users. Mm-hmm. And if we construct like a 2 cubic meter to just 100 users, so it means that you take a short space, so you can be installed anywhere, even a place which is waterlogged. If you know that this place when it rains gets waterlogged, or because of course in that case it's very difficult for you to construct a septic tank, the ordinary septic tank. But if a biodigestor in the way it's constructed, it can be installed anywhere. The other, as I said, it takes a small space, easy to construct, and cheap. And this technology, as I said, is not new. This technology is being embraced in many other countries, like Kenya, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Uganda. So, because this is environmentally friendly, and the system is maintenance free. The lifespan is about 25 years for you to check on it. If you have to check on it, maybe about 25 years you can check on it. But 25 years is a long period of time. That is a long time. Yes.
Indeed. All right. David, let me bring you in. Let's look at how one can be part of this project, and particularly the Horizon Green Village project. What is Horizon Green Village offer on the market? I know you last week you were talking about Black Friday because it's almost upon us. What's happening there?
All right. So you notice that this evening we're basically giving you advantages and reasons why you should be part of this project. You've noticed Doc highlighting and giving details of the sewer system arrangement, the biodigesters that we're going to use, that we've employed on this project. Now, how do you become part of this project? Okay, very simple. So the housing project has different packages, okay, which starts from a bare plot, a bed sitter, a 1-bedroomed, a 2-bedroomed, a 3-bedroomed, or indeed a duplex. So these packages are in option form. So the first option is where you buy a bare plot. Okay, you buy a bare plot and then you be guided on how you can make payments for the construction of the house. The second option is where you buy a structure, a plot plus a structure on it. It could be a bed sitter, a 2-roomed, a 4-roomed, a bed sitter, basically a structure on the property. So once you buy this structure, you begin to extend it to the point where it becomes a fully 3-bedroomed house, slowly, of course. So that's the second option. The third option is where you say, okay, fine, I want to buy a complete house. So that is the plot and the construction of a house, the whole house complete. You want to pay for it upfront, and you're done and dusted. So now you'll be wondering, say, okay, I want to buy a plot. What are the sizes and what are the prices? The plots that we have currently on the market, remember we are selling in phases, these plots. So the phase that we are currently right now, we've got the two sizes. So it's the 450 square meters, which is a 20 by 22.5, and the 600 square meters, which is a 20 by 30. This is the phase that we are offloading on the market right now at the Green Village project. So the 450 square meters, which is a 20 by 22.5, is going only for 63,000 kwacha. Imagine how affordable that is. 63,000 kwacha. The 600 square meters, which is a 20 by 30, is going only for 84,000 kwacha. Imagine how affordable that is. Less than 100,000. I mean, Silverest Extension, the prices have gone up, but we are still below 100,000 kwacha. So that is what is on the market at the Horizon Green Village as we speak.
Now, I know these packages sound very, very attractive. Is there an installment plan? Is it cash basis? And also, let's talk about the MOUs that you've signed with some of these financial institutions. How does it benefit a client?
Okay.
Someone who wants to get a house.
Thank you very much. A number of times you've asked this question, Nono. Is it cash or is there an installment plan? I remember at some point we didn't have any payment plans, but now there is a payment plan. And I'll tell you, it's very attractive. There is an installment plan where you pay 50% upfront, a deposit that is on the purchase price, and then the balance you pay it in installments of 3 months. Imagine that. 50% upfront, the balance you paid in installments of 3 months. Speaking about the MOUs, Doc time and again has mentioned the MOUs that we have signed and the benefits that comes with those MOUs. I'll give you the general benefit where I'll tell you these MOUs we've signed with financial institutions, they're alternative financing for you to be part of the Horizon Green Village project. So you don't have cash readily available. We introduce you to a financial. A financial will be able to finance the plot, the construction of a house, or indeed the complete building per se. So we have Zambian National Building Society, which is ZNBS, on board to help finance your purchase. We also have Zambia Home Loans as well as Extender. These are equally financial institutions that have come on board with different packages in order to provide financing for the would-be buyers in the Green Village project. How do you benefit? Our clients will be able to benefit because, first of all, these finance institutions, they've got an understanding with us, meaning they can finance even just the plot. Even just the plot. They'll be able to finance you buying a plot with us, and they'll be able to finance the construction of your house, or indeed buying a complete house. And these benefits are not just tied to the Green Village project. Any other property that is sitting on the Horizon Properties Facebook page, website, if you notice a property and you want to buy using a financial, we've got the financial on board. We just introduce you, they give you the packages that they have according to the MOU that we've signed with them, and you'll be able to benefit. So the benefits for the financials is not just on the Green Village, even on any other property that we have as Horizon Properties on the market.
Very important. Doctor, let me bring you back in, and we're still talking about the biodigester. In terms of sustainability, how does it contribute?
Because sustainability is to do with the environment. How sustainable you conduct your development activities without degrading the environment. So that is the meaning of sustainability. The biodigester, first and foremost, is as I said, our design is the process is anaerobic, so it does not consume oxygen. Toxins are captured, no smell. This is to do with the environment, and then end of it, ultimately, we are adding water back to the ground, and the water we're adding is also rich in nitrogen, so you are enriching the soil. So we are trying to maintain now we are trying to maintain and support the natural ground.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, indeed, Horizon Green Village housing is embracing green. What would be your advice to someone thinking to come and buy into this project?
I think as you know, as you hear, that we have a responsibility of protecting the environment, the earth, this whole earth which we are free given. We the whole world, ourselves, we are focusing towards how do we maintain this world, this earth we are in, without degrading this earth, so that the future generations are able to take care of their needs without referring to the past generations who will be us, that we are depriving them of the opportunities. So the focus of the Green Village is to crowd development and to provide housing units and facilities in a way that the environment is being protected. As you said, and even you hear now, the COP26, they have committed. Even our president has committed us to afforestation. In our case, before even he committed us, we already got committed. So, and the Green Village is the place. It will be an example. To be an example of a housing project which has embraced sustainable development, which has committed itself to protect the environment. So can you imagine a place where there are no plastic bags, no plastic bottles thrown all over, because we intend to have a recycling plant in the area, and we have already secured a place for that plant. So this is the environment where you will be. You need to be, because in the next 5 years, don't complain to me. I've told you, don't complain. Don't complain. I wish I knew. You see what's going to happen in that place, because it will be a green place. It will be an example. We want that place, that project, to be where in the region, the SADC region, they're able to come and see, oh, how did you do this? Because I'm very convinced that what it will be, it will be something of its own. So this is where those who are in the future, if you're in the present, it's unfortunate, but if you're in the future, that is the place you are supposed to have a house.
Indeed. Now here's a call to clients and different category of clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales, clients who finished paying, executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership, clients who have proceeded with a change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example NRC copy, clients who have finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. What you need to do is contact, text line, or send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892 097 9685 892. David, let me bring you back in. We've noticed that that the indicated prices for the plots at the Green Village have changed, but I notice it's not a very high increase. Why this increase though?
Okay, I think the doctor wants to take it.
I think David will just add on what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, at the beginning of the project, all the off-takers, who were about 300, they were believing in a concept and also the trust. Actually, they were buying trust. They are buying trust that actually we shall deliver. At that point, there was nothing.
It was empty.
There was nothing. And but at the moment, we have serviced the place. So the increment is the service. I know some authorities, local authorities, they collect service rates, but no service. But we have taken the services on the ground. So that's a reason why we have had this marginal increment, because we have bought the water, which means that now we can commence the construction. If you pay us now, tomorrow we start constructing. So we have upgraded and we have increased the value of the place. We have increased the value of the place by providing services on the ground at the project. So the value has changed, but our increment is marginal.
It's marginal.
Marginal.
It's still affordable.
Because our concept is affordability. Our focus, affordability, decency, and affordability. David, would you want to add?
David?
I think Doc has summed it up, because I'll tell you this. A number of times, on many occasions, we've had Doctor here updating us on what is happening on the ground. A lot of developments, the road, the water, the electricity. Even just now, he has given reasons why that marginal increase. So this is an indication to you and everybody else, Nono, that the prices might increase again. So by now is the best time for you to be part of the project. Yes, it's affordable, but the value is increasing every day.
Okay. Now, speaking of buying,
but to come in, we don't want to make our prospecting customers to be anxious that it will be increasing every day. But when the market forces can create that, if the demand goes up, price go up. So I think this is this yesterday the forces of supply and demand. When demand increases, in addition to what I've said of services, the demand pushes the price up.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Demand creates value.
True.
Yes.
Speaking of money, we're in November, David. Should we look forward to any special promotions? Black Friday?
Of course, yes. Yes, there's a lot you need to look forward to. Last week I mentioned that we have a number of farmlands. I'm sure in there you must look forward to the Black Friday promotions. Actually now, this is a call to everyone. Now would be the good time to start putting funds together so that Black Friday comes, you're able to be part and parcel of those slashed prices. So now is the time for you to start putting money. So yes, there's good news. Black Friday is coming. If it was a movie, it would say coming soon.
Okay.
Yes.
And any other special promotions people should look out for?
Please be on the lookout.
Okay.
Yes.
Doctor, as we're about to conclude the program, any update on developments now happening at the site? I know last week you did give us some tidbits of what's going on there. Is there anything special going on at the moment?
Not special, but we have continued with the construction of roads, and now we are continuing because it's continuous, and also construction of houses. So we want to introduce the phase of the bed sitters. We are commencing, and because everything is in place, as I mentioned, we have everything in place. We have the water, we have the power, and we have the machinery. So we are continuing with the development of the project. Now we anticipate that maybe the roads works we may stop if the rains intensify. We may not continue, but other works will continue. And also we have continued to plant trees. Yes.
Plus with the rains as well. This is very good, especially for these trees that you're planted.
Yes,
that's true. David, back to you. Someone who's listening to this program probably is interested in purchasing a plot or a house at the Green Village, or maybe some other property that Horizon Property has. Where can they find you and how can they get in touch?
Okay, thank you very much. So as Horizon Properties, we've got offices here in Lusaka. We've got offices in Kabulonga at Old Kabulonga Shopping Complex, shop number 8, Chindo Road. We've got offices in town, that's plot number 449 Katondo Road, Realty House on the alley behind Lusaka Hotel. We've got another office in Woodlands, which is plot number 4 Chindo Road, opposite Woodlands A Secondary School. If you are unable to come through to our offices, you can still call us. We'll be able to give you that service that you require. For our Kabulonga office, you can call us on 260-211-260-422. 260-211-260-422. 260-422. For our town office, you can call us on 260-211-226-902. 260-211-226-902. For our construction division, which is our Woodlands office, you can call us on 260-211-269-275. 260-211-269-275. You can also find us on Facebook. We've got a Facebook page dedicated to the Horizon Green Village project. We've got another Facebook page which is a General Horizon Properties Limited. You can equally check our website, which is up and running. It's www.thehorizonproperties.com. www.thehorizonproperties.com. We want to hear from you so that we can serve you better. You can also send us an email at info@thehorizonproperties.com. info@thehorizonproperties.com. We want to hear from you so that we can serve you better as Horizon Properties, the 5-star real estate agents.
Thank you so much, David. Now, finally, here's a call to clients, and this, of course, is a different category of clients. Clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership. Clients who have proceeded with a change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy. Clients who finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. What you need to do is contact, text line or send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892 097 9685 892. Doctor, as usual, it's been a pleasure to have you on the program this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my listeners.
All right, and definitely look forward to seeing you next week as well.
Yes, we have a lot to talk about to advise the Zambians, the public, about what the next course of action regarding land and property.
Awesome stuff. Mr. Piri, thank you so much for coming through as well.
Thank you very much. Good evening, listeners.
Okay. There you have it. That's it for this week's episode of Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. Be sure to catch another episode next week on Tuesday between 18:30 and, of course, 19:15 right here on Hot FM.
A beautiful development is sprouting in Silverest Extension, and it has set the whole city talking. It's the Horizon Green Village Housing Estate, situated 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 2.5 kilometers off Greatest Road. This eco-friendly development targets savvy Zambians who want to live in a green, clean, orderly, but affordable neighborhood. As the Horizon Green Village development was launched, it became clear to everyone who was present that ambience, serenity, and class meet affordability at the Green Village. This combination is a rare gem, which is why everyone is now rushing to buy their residence at the Horizon Green Village Estate. So don't be left out. Don't wait until it's late. Make that move right now and invest in the Horizon Green Village development in Lusaka City. Call us on 0972 604 614, 0979 888 970, 0779 707 215. Horizon Green Village, an eco-friendly community.